I have a channeled message. What if the person you are destined to marry is already moving toward you? Maybe you've met them, maybe you've crossed paths without realizing it, or maybe they are already somewhere in your life quietly becoming part of your future. Today's message is about your future spouse, their personality, how they'll recognize you, what they'll love about you, and the message they want to send to you right now or say to you right now. And what I'm seeing is beautiful. What I'm feeling is beautiful because this doesn't feel like a temporary connection. It feels like a life changing one. And I've been channeling that energy strong for months, and I'm going to until it unfolds. Okay. But it is intense, is what I'm feeling. All right, let's get into this. Who is your future spouse? This person feels grounded. They feel grounded, dependable, protective. Um, they are not interested in games or confusion. When they care about someone, they make it known through consistent actions. This is someone that's going to ask you, have you ate? Did you eat lunch? Did you eat breakfast? Did you eat dinner? How's your day going? For some of you, it could be overwhelming, maybe, or unusual. Maybe you're not used to this amount of attentiveness, but you're going to like it. Also, since a person who has worked hard to build stability in their life, they value loyalty, family, honesty, and trust, and long term commitment. This is someone who believes love should feel safe and not stressful. This isn't struggle love. This is safety, security. Again, a love that you're not used to, but something you've always wanted. Um, Now, when it comes to their personality, your future spouse appears thoughtful and observant. They notice details other people miss. They remember conversations. They remember important dates. So you'll say something to them about your life as you get to know them. They will remember. They'll even remember the first date. They'll remember the date of your first date or the first day that they saw you. They pay attention to the things that matter to you most. They also feel a quiet confidence around them. They don't need to be the loudest person in the room. And what you're going to notice is that people naturally trust them or gravitate to them. You may find that this person is respected within their career or community, and that they could have a following of some sort, people asking for their advice. It could just be maybe this person is an entrepreneur. Now, there is something significant on how they will recognize you. And this is fascinating because the energy suggests that your future person feels a sense of familiarity when they meet you. Not because they know you already, it's because something feels instantaneously, that's not the correct word, instantly, instantly comfortable. Okay. They feel comfortable around you. Feels like home. You could be from two different cultures. You could speak two different languages, and this person just feels comfortable around you. There is a feeling of, I've known you before. Like I've seen you before, and you guys have never met each other, never seen one another. But there's just this strong, even you're going to feel this way about them. Like, I feel like I know you, like where I know you from. um, and the conversation with this person, it just flows naturally. And time moves differently with them. It's like time freezes and moves at the same time. You won't feel like you need to perform or impress them. You can simply just be yourself and vice versa. And that's one of the first clues that this connection is different. It's comfortability, it's feeling like home. Again, regardless of race, creed, culture, gender, sexual orientation, it just, you, religion, nothing is gonna, you just feel like you know this person, and they feel, you feel more comfortable with them than you do your own family. That's how you're gonna know and recognize this person. And this is what they will love about you. Your future spouse admires your resilience. They see strength in places where you see scars. They admire your ability to keep going despite many obstacles and challenges that you face. And they love your heart. Wow. Your kindness, your intelligence, and your unique way of seeing the world. This person, they won't take your uniqueness and use it against you. I don't know what that means. They won't take the way you think about the world and use it against you. They won't debate the way you see the world, your experiences. They won't tell you the way you feel about situations. Like, some of you are passionate about the world today, and some of you are humanitarian type of individuals where you feel strong about society and its issues and laws and, social justice and racism and sexism. Like, some of you have very strong views about that. And even if this person is from a different culture or race or group, like, they won't judge you for your experiences or your interpretation of things. As a matter of fact, this person wants to understand you, and not in a way of like appropriation or obsessing or fetishizing. It's more like they, and it's not about pity either. It's just that this person admires your intellectual capacity. Wow. Because they appreciate you being authentic. They see it as you feel comfortable to speak to them about these things. You know, even if there's cultural differences or social differences, they want to hear about it. They don't fall in love with a version of you. They fall in love with the real you in all of you. Something about your passion. You're very passionate about something. Whatever that is, this person loves that. Some of you could be a bit stubborn, but you're not stubborn in an aggressive way, right? You're stubborn, you're set in your ways on certain viewpoints in certain areas where you just know that you know that you know that you're correct. And that's not a bad thing. And this person actually admires it because they love the fact that you can stand 10 toes down on your word. Like, you stay true to who you are and you're never moved. And they love that. Like I said, I'm picking up on strong relationship, but not relationship, marriage energy. The marriage energy surrounding this connection feels peaceful, not perfect, but peaceful. This is not a relationship built on constant drama. It's built on partnership, mutual respect, friendship, shared goals, and emotional security. I see two people who genuinely enjoy each other's company, two people who choose each other repeatedly, even during difficult seasons, especially during difficult seasons. Like, you two are going to have the ability to communicate effectively. I feel like I'm talking to managers or people who've been in positions of leadership. And I think because if you've been in positions of leadership, you know how to have effective communication, because there's a difference between like just talking to somebody and having effective communication. Effective communication is not it just being about you, it's about both parties expressing themselves and both individuals being able to see both sides of the coin, and sometimes agreeing to disagree, but not in a disrespectful way, but just realizing that you two may not agree on this topic, but is it worth a fight? Is it worth the relationship or marriage? It's not about pride, it's not about ego. It's just two individuals who are strong in their opinion, but you two respect one another. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Before this connection enters into your life, many of you are going to notice some of these signs. And I feel like these are repetitive signs. It's more about increased self confidence. Yeah. Like you're going to be just very confident. And then also closing old relationship cycles. Some of you are going to be even removing friends from your life or just kind of like detaching from these people. You're kind of like, you know, blocking people, changing your number. Some of you have been thinking about changing your phone number. Eventually you will. And your intuition is stronger. And that's why you're picking up on this person's energy. And it's kind of driving you nuts a little bit because you're like, who is this person? I don't know who they are. Even if you have exes still trying to linger around you or people that are, you're like, nah, I know it's not my exes. You're like, I know this is a new person. I just haven't met them yet. You're correct. There's also going to be unexpected opportunities, new friendships. I keep saying invitation to social events. Even if you don't go to them, you're going to be getting invited to like parties, birthday parties, galas. And there's going to be synchronicities. I'm seeing butterflies. Some of you are going to be seeing butterflies a lot. Yes, it's the summer, but that doesn't mean you're going to see, like, if you know you live somewhere where you don't see butterflies all the time, and then all of a sudden you're seeing butterflies every time you go out. Yeah. But the strongest message is growth, self growth. And as you become more aligned with you, this person's going to walk into your life. I've already said this message. I know I have. You know, everything you've gone through has shaped and helped the person you are today, and that the person that they're going to love. Because I want you to be honest with yourself, right? When you think about, oh, it took this person so long, and I think you know this already, but I'm just going to confirm it. And I think you know where I'm about to go with this. The old you wouldn't have been ready for this type of love. And I think you know that. Some of you were still kind of toxic, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Like, be authentic. Some of you were still toxic. Some of you were still chasing people. Some of you were still allowing yourself to be breadcrumb, over giving in situations. Some of you were still worried about vanity. Some of you were still worried about impressing other people. Some of you were still like, there was a lot about you that you needed to heal and come to terms with. Some of you still had childhood trauma that was unresolved. Some of you are still mad at your mothers, your fathers. Some of you are still holding on to grudges from family. Some of you were not financially ready, or like maybe you just were not on your path. And some of you are still on your path to increasing your finances. And that takes time, right? Building a business, building wealth, building that takes time. So you're always going to be on the journey of building wealth, right? Billionaires don't just become billionaires overnight. It takes years, it takes hard work, right? I'm not saying some of you are going to be billionaires, but I'm using that as an example that you're always going to be building your wealth, because money is a social construct. It's not a real thing, you know? Um, but even with that, I just feel like you've been really focusing on just growing who you are, healing yourself, preparing yourself. And you've been preparing yourself for this moment, for this person. You are not ready to be married. You are not ready to meet this person. And I feel that the same thing goes for them. There was also toxic traits and patterns that this person also needed to heal too before they meet you. And so now the time is right. And that's why you can feel it. And I'm so excited for you guys. I am so excited. I feel giddy because I know this is going to happen for a lot of you this year, between this year and next year for sure. There's going to be a lot of weddings, a lot of proposals happening, because the collective that is a part of this channel, they grow. Y'all grow spiritually. Okay? You guys, and I'm honored to be a part of that with you. And I'm going to say this and close this out, but I have to say this. I am so honored to be a part of your growth, and vice versa. Um, because I'm also a partaker of everything that I say, although I'm not going through these things that you guys are going through, but I'm still partaker of things that I say, right? Um, so I am honored to say that I feel that the collective here, this family here, you guys are family, you guys here are growing spiritually. Like you get it. It's starting to click. For a lot of you, it clicked already, and you understand tough love. You understand the importance of being honest with yourself, with your family, with your friends, like what that truly means, not only for you, but for them. Because you've learned that if you're not honest with people, they can't also grow as well. You also understand that in order for other people to transform, sometimes you can't be in their life. And that goes not just romantically, but also platonic friendships and also friendships with your family. There's a lot of growing pains that you've experienced over the years. Some of you, it's been your health, your finances, friends, family, everything. Some of you experienced a major tower, but you also recognize that with the season where you win some, you lose some, and you guys were in a season of losing. You felt like you were losing, but that's not what it was. You were growing, because all of that drama and pain, it was preparing you for this moment, because this person that's coming into your life is not only going to bring love and security, but this person could be um, a major part of your just overall growth and destiny, right? Again, this person could be an entrepreneur. So if there's something to do with business, this person could help you with your business. And not saying that that's what you want, but you just never know, right? So I'm gonna leave it here, you guys, because I can go on and on and on, but I'm gonna leave it here. That's all I have for you. Congratulations. Thank you so much for listening. I'll talk to you soon.